was in Cardiff in 18 such and such, and she went, yeah, and it was the housemaid in the Gelf episode of Doctor Who.
I'm quite dead.
Yeah, so that finally was the connection of where Jack and Gwen kind of came together in the Doctor Who world. But Russell and Julie, I remember going in for my first meeting with Russell and Phil Collinson, and we talked about, you know, Jack. But then when it was on the 7/11 bombings in London, when I had been told that I was going to be given Torchwood, and later that week, because Julie and Russell came to my cabaret that night, then later that week was the first time that I met Eve, and they did a photo session with us in the basement of the BBC, and we felt like we were shutting into a little room in a corner, and you know, we brought our own clothes because they had no wardrobe for us, and we did this photo shoot, me in a black leather jacket, you in jeans, and a little short jacket yourself, and we took these photographs, and we had no clue at that point that it would become, you know, what it is today. And actually some of those photographs we actually refused to sign because they weren't very good.
I remember travelling up on the train knowing that I was going to meet John Barrowman, and I was so excited, and had no idea he was gay.
She thought she was in there.
So I turned up and I was literally like this. You could shake his hand and and by the end of it, I'd kind of convinced myself that he was in love with me. And I thought, no, I'm going to have to bring this up with Russell and Julie, that there might be problems because John is obviously completely in love with me. And we're going to have to break it to him that I have a boyfriend. And then out of the blue, he turned gay.
Because he showed up.
And I didn't have a boyfriend.
No, he didn't. But we were then told about the other characters of Yanto, Tosh, and Owen, and we knew that we were going to be a team. And actually, the original concept of the show, it was meant to be called Excalibur. And Russell wanted to write Excalibur, it was meant to be called Excalibur. And he wanted to write Excalibur before he got involved in Doctor Who, but the BBC said, no, we want you to do Doctor Who first, then we'll let you write this other show. And then he decided to just change it to Torchwood. And even to this day, people are coming up to me going, do you realize that Torchwood is Doctor Who and it's an anagram? I'm like, no! You're kidding.